Morrons Hacks.
Guys, it's the Morrons Hacks. In today's video, we'll be reading an article by Darren Casey with my lovely website CarThrottle. I read articles here every time I can. Every free time I go inside here and read articles, awesome articles for cars. Now this article I have chosen for you to view today is 7 affordable alternatives to high performance car. So let's have a look at them. First, when we look across the different model range, you know there is usually a fast version or a slower version, and the high performance model is too expensive to be available for a wide range of people, for all people. The high performance version is only for rich bastards, as we call it. This article shows really a nice alternatives to really fast cars, and the alternatives are also nearly as fast as the high performance version. So the first and the most typical example is if you want to buy BMW M3, M5 or so on. Let's take it an M3 E46, one of the best BMWs have been made in the whole history of BMW. So here this article suggests us to buy an M3, not to buy M3, but if we don't have money for M3, how to buy M3? Fuck me. Okay, but to buy 330 Ci or just I sedan version or coupe version, or is you want everything you want in different types, but you can buy 330e. This is a great car, and it's as nearly as good as M3 because it has 231 horsepower. You can find this car for 3 to 5,000 pounds, and you get a straight patent 3-liter straight 6 engine with a great acceleration from the 0 to 100 kilometers in 6.3 seconds, and electronically limited 250 kilometers per hour at top speed. I have to say that M3 has the same top speed, so definitely it's worth it to buy this car. Of course, M3 have a 1 second and 2.2 seconds faster acceleration, but you can get 330e for a really small amount of money. So go ahead if you are seeking for M feeling, for a car having M3 feeling, but you don't have enough money for this. The next alternative is if you are Audi fan, if you like Quattros, you can buy RS. If you can't buy RS4, you can buy S4. Actually, S4 is a really nice car and can be bought nowadays for 3 to 5 again £1,000 in the market, and you get 261 bhp and almost 3 lb of torque from its 2.7 twin turbo V6. So actually this is a great deal. Yes, of course you don't have an RS4, but you always can put a batch of RS4 on your back of your S4, and you can buy it from eBay, and you can get some massive mufflers to get the engine sound louder. You can have a cheap tuning performance on your S4, and you will be having a feeling of driving RS4. RS4 actually 375 horsepower for all of you which didn't know what is the actual power. I am one of you. Okay, the third thing here in this article is the decision to buy Skyline, and we cannot afford GTR, but we can buy GTT. When you see these two pictures, I really like the bright blue version. It's more cheaper, of course, and you can get this 2.6 liter twin turbo charge engine, which which makes actually interesting here is that this car makes 330 bhp, despite it's actually advertised that it makes 276 bhp. This is due to gentleman agreement in Japan. You see, you know, they have such agreement. Of course, GTT has smaller engine than this. It has 2.5 liter and is making 280 bhp through the rear wheels only, which is a lot of fun compared to the 4x4. So actually it can turn out that R34 with a small amount of tuning, cheap tuning and other stuff can be a really nice car to drive, and can be picked for around 10,000 pounds. So the next alternative, if you are American, if you like muscle cars, this is Dodge Challenger. Of course, you have SRT 392 instead of Hellcat, because Hellcat are massive V8. They have 707 horsepower and a lot of torque, but they are too cheap for now. Instead of them, you can buy for about $13,000. Your option is to buy this Challenger, which can produce 475 bhp, which is actually enough to make big burnouts and to be really a badass on the road. Okay, the next is for pussies. Toyota Celica GT4 and Celica GT. This is for you small guys who like these small Japanese cars, which actually aren't so cool. But if you do, you can buy this GT, however, with 135 bhp, and Golf GTE on the next corner will kick your ass, so we'll skip this. And of course, the sixth thing, the sixth car that we will discuss, this is the BMW E30. This is the most beautiful car I see in this article, and they are compared, they are on the same level with the A46. So if you are a Beamer fan, if you like old style cars, E30 is your car. So if you don't have money for M3, and actually they are very rare nowadays, you can go for and buy E30 318 IS. Actually IS is produced for really small for a small amount of time, actually for a small period, and you can find such for about 5,000 pounds, but you will have 138 bhp. Actually not too much, but as you know, IS has forged pistons, so you can always turbocharge it and have really a lot of torque and power and sway, drift, and so on. Next alternative for all rich Audi fans, because Audi is TTs are for rich people, they are new, and this one here is telling us that we can buy TTS instead of Air Awesome R8 V8. Actually, R8 V8. TTS doesn't come cheap, of course, but Air Awesome R8 V8 is actually very expensive. So you can have 306 bhp with this TTS version, which is actually yellow here, but you can have it in different colors, of course, and your car will look and your car will look awesome. Of course, you will look just a little bit of gay, but this is the price you pay for driving this small Audi. So these were the alternatives. So let's read some comments. Yes, let's read some comments. Okay, so no money for Maserati Corsa, he says. Get an Opel Corsa. Actually, that's right. Yeah, that's my reaction. No money for Corvette Stingray. Get a Suzuki Stingray. Yes, that's right. Here the people are too smart. They can write better article than this. When you see Okay, well, if you no money to do a heist in Rio like Fast Furious, do a heist in a Kia Rio. Actually, this can be a new advertisement for the Kia. Yeah. Okay, affordable they say, because actually this guy which has posted this image, actually maybe he works as a toilet cleaner, and actually he is really greedy to that article, and he can't even afford to buy a car for £3,000, which is actually a pity. Okay, GTT is everything but a sleeper. Yes, that's right, GTT is actually very nice car. Okay, can't afford Toyota Supra, get a Honda Supra, with this Supra, which is actually a motorbike. Yeah, actually, this is a great deal. If you don't have money for Toyota Supra and you want a rear-wheel drive, get a Honda Supra. You will have rear-wheel drive and just 2 liters less. 2 wheels less, sorry. My favorite is 2.5. Oh, if you want Alpha GTA, you can always have 2.5 liter V6 with the 190 horsepower, which is actually cheaper. Here these people gives a really nice ideas, and it's really interesting to read these comments. No money for a new Ferrari, so buy an old Ferrari, you bastards. Okay, so let's see the other pages of comments, because here the comments are really making me fun, making me laugh. As you see, don't have a money for GTE, buy a BX Citroen GTE. Actually, this can be okay. Okay, these people say that they have forgotten some cars. Of course, not all cars can be included. There are a lot of alternatives out there which can be added here. Guys, E30 are cheap. We can buy 320 ACI for £2,500. Where are you bastards? Huh. Some of the guys here ask if his car has a quattro alternative. What a bastard. Okay, some people say that he loves 330C. Yeah, I love it too. Awesome list. So thank you guys for watching. This was the CarThrottle article. Thank you to CarThrottle for writing this article. Actually, it's very nice. It shows you a really nice alternatives. Thank you for being and watching this video. Subscribe to our channel for some more articles and reviews soon. Watch our other videos. And stay cool, guys. The Morrons Hacks will always be here. Bye for now.